it in your own heart and mind. Is that a feature or a benefit? Number one, the place of prayer is where God's presence is revealed. The place of prayer is where God's presence is revealed. Psalms 16:11 says this: "You will show me the path of life. In your presence is fullness of joy." Is that a feature or a benefit? In your presence is fullness of joy. Good God. See, you get a benefit by praying and being in His presence. As a matter of fact, He wants us to practice His presence. How do we practice His presence? By praying in the Holy Ghost, by praising and worshiping Him. Amen. By getting into His presence. And His presence will be revealed because He likes it. Praise God. And because we were made to worship and praise Him. Right? Listen to what Exodus 33, verses 13 through 14 says. "Now I pray you." This is Moses speaking. "Now therefore I pray you, if I have found favor in your sight, show me your way." This is the Amplified Classic. "That I might know you progressively and become more and deeply, intimately acquainted with you, perceiving and recognizing and understanding more strongly and clearly, and that I may find favor in your sight. And Lord, do consider that this nation is your people." And the Lord said, look at the name and say, "And the Lord said,"
And the Lord said,
"My presence shall go with you, and I will give you rest." Come on, we got praise break. Father, we thank you, Lord, that your presence
hallelujah,
is with us
glory.
wherever we go. Thank you that your presence is with us. Your presence is on us. Hallelujah. 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 It's something when people notice that. A lot of times people notice that, right? It's something different about you, y'all. It's God's presence. Number two, prayer is the place we become known to our King. Amen. Prayer is the place where we come, I apologize, to come to know our King. The place where we come to know our King. Philippians 3:10 says, "And I continually long to know the wonders of Jesus more fully, and to experience the overflowing power of His resurrection working in me. And I will be one with Him in His sufferings, and I will be the one with Him in His death." Amen.
Amen.
So when I come to you in prayer, and I come to you continually and long to know the wonders of Jesus. Jesus, I just want to be in your presence. When I come into your presence, I become like you. I become known to you and you become known to me. I don't know where I end and you begin. Amen. That's what Jesus said. He said, "I want them to be one, just like I'm one with you." Amen. Hallelujah.
Amen.
Hallelujah. The place where we come to know our King is a place of prayer. I'm telling you. I don't really know God like that, but you can get to know Him like that. Praise the Lord. Number three, the place where God's power is known. Say, where God's power?
Where God's power
Is known.
is known.
Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Acts chapter 3, verse 1 through 8 says this: "One day Peter and John went to the temple area. It was 3 o'clock in the afternoon, which was the time for daily prayers." The temple prayer service, they was already in the flow. They was already on the surfboard. It was time. It was prayer time. Look at the name, say prayer time.
Prayer time.
It said, look at the name and say, it's prayer time right now.
Right now. Prayer
And
time.
verse 2, as they were entering the temple area, a man was there who had been crippled all his life. He was being carried by some friends who brought him to the temple every day, and they put him by one of the gates outside of the temple, and it was called Beautiful Gate. And he begged for money from the people going to the temple. See, when you go in your prayer time, you come out of your prayer time, when you go into prayer, God will begin to do things, to begin to do supernatural things in your life. Amen. You'll be like, whoa, that was different. Amen. Amen. You walk into different places, you come out of the place of prayer, and God will begin to do signs, wonders, and miracles through you if you receive it, if you believe it. Amen. Hallelujah. Say this with me. I am a sign, a wonder, and a miracle.
And a miracle.
And then verse 3, it says, that day he saw Peter and John going into the temple, and he asked them for money. And Peter and John looked at the crippled man and said, look at us. Look at your neighbor and say, look at him.
Look at me.
There's something on me.
There's something on me.
That's why they say that. They ain't say that because they had nice clothes on. You know? I mean, they wasn't rocking those Jerusalem Jordans or anything. Look at my Jordan. They wasn't doing that. They said, look at us. Because they knew once he engaged them, that the power of God would be reciprocated unto him. Back for money, and people wouldn't go, no. They said, look at us. In verse 5, he said, he looked at them, and he thought they would give him some money. But Peter said, I don't have any silver and gold, but I do have something else. Look at the name and say, I do have something else.
I do have something else.
And look at the name and say, I got money too.
I got money too.
Amen. But Peter said, I don't have any silver and gold, but I do have something else I can give you. And by the power of Jesus Christ from Nazareth, stand up and walk. Then Peter took the man's right hand and lifted him up, and immediately his feet and legs became strong. He jumped up and stood up on his feet, and he began to walk in the temple area with them, and he was walking, leaping, jumping, and praising God. Amen. Like somebody just gave you $1 million. He was walking. He was leaping. He was jumping and praising God. Amen. He got on his good foot. Glory to God. Praise the Lord. A place of prayer is where God's power is known. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. When you come into the presence of God, you begin to pray and communicate and fellowship with God. There's going to be power on your life. Amen. Praise the Lord. And it doesn't matter if you're tired.